Hey there, this is Clay with RelationshipInnerGame.com, and in this video we're going to be talking about 5 signs that a woman is using you, okay? Now, guys don't like to be used by women, and I imagine women don't like to be used by women either. But unfortunately, sometimes in this world, it does happen. So let's go over 5 ways that you can tell that somebody might be using you. Now, the first sign is that you're basically having a one-way conversation. And it's usually them talking to you about whatever, right? They're just kind of like venting at you about their life. They're using you as their therapist. They're just, using you as like the emotional crutch. If the polite way of saying it. There's another way of saying that too, but trying to be a little bit PG here. If you're just kind of like the therapist, the emotional crutch kind of friend, then chances are she's using you and she's not really very seriously romantically interested in you, okay? The second sign, kind of building off of that emotional crutch, one-way conversation thing, is that she often comes talking to you about her dramatic love life, talking about the guys that she dates or the guys that she is in a relationship with or the guys she's going through a breakup with or something like that, right? And, as a guy, you might think that, maybe she's telling you this sort of stuff because she's trying to prove that she's desirable to other guys, because that's sometimes things that guys do to impress women. They kind of mention other women that are interested in them and stuff as like a social proof kind of thing, like, yeah, other women like me, you should like me too kind of thing. But women don't really do that. Women don't generally try to do that with men. Now, of course, some women might go out there and do something like that, spark some jealousy or something. But typically that's not something that women do. Typically, if a woman really likes a guy, she wants to communicate to him that, hey, I'm available. I'm totally free on Saturday night if you wanted to do something. Here's my number, by the way. I like Chinese food. There's a great place down the street. And I'm free on Saturday night. Like, generally, that's kind of how it works, right? So, they're not going to be spending too much time talking about their dramatic love life, their ex-boyfriends, their current boyfriends, the guy they met last weekend at the bar or something like that. So if she's talking a lot about that kind of stuff with you, then chances are she's probably using you, as in the first sign, as like that one-way conversation, emotional crutch kind of thing. The third sign that a woman is using you is that she seems extremely interested in your status, your money, your career, or your associations with other people, right? If you're moderately or even relatively very successful in life, people might take a less than genuine interest in you, right? They might want to be, near you to advance their own career. They might want to be near you because they, maybe they're a gold digger and they want to just bag a guy with some money, or maybe they want to, use your connections in some sort of industry or something to kind of get their way into that industry or something like that. So if they seem like extremely interested in that sort of thing, then that's something to be wary of, okay? Especially if they seem more interested in that than they do in you as a person and you as an individual, okay? You as like getting to know your world and experience, what's important to you and what you value in life, right? That should be the number one thing that a woman would want to know about if she was genuinely interested in you, is like you. Right? Not about like, oh, you're seeing, Mr. Big again. Like, that's really cool. Like, when do I get a chance to meet him? Or, all that stuff. So definitely keep an eye on that. The fourth sign that a woman might be taking advantage of you is if she never seems to reciprocate any sort of chivalry or favors that you do for her, right? So, it can be kind of little bit of a tightrope when it comes to chivalry and paying for dates and stuff. Because on one hand, it's expected for guys to do it, and women expect guys to do it, and in a certain way, guys kind of like doing it. But on another hand, it's the 21st century, and women are, free, independent, and all that. They can pay for stuff too. So, when you go out for dates, it's you're probably going to pay for many of them, especially in the beginning. That's totally fine. But, you don't want to definitely be keeping score and being like, aha, I paid for 4 of them and you paid for 1. That's out of balance or something like that, because I don't ever recommend keeping score. But, if it does have that sort of one-sided thing, kind of like we talked about in the first sign there, then that's going to definitely be a sign that she's using you. And I'm not just talking about paying for stuff either. I'm talking about, like, hey, will you help me move this weekend? I can't lift all these heavy things by myself. I need your big, strong, burly biceps to help you lift this heavy box of books or something like that. And you don't really get much appreciation, or she never seems to want to repay you in some way. And it doesn't really come across as like she really sees you as more than just like a favor friend, if you know what I mean, like somebody she just calls whenever she needs somebody to do something for her. Then that could definitely be a sign that a woman is using you. Okay, so definitely be on the lookout for that. And the fifth and final thing that we're going to be covering here in this video is if you are essentially her plan B in a lot of areas of her life, right? So if she wants to go out with you to a friend's party or something like that, but as soon as, she runs into somebody that she knows, she just poof is gone and you're just kind of left hanging by yourself. Or as soon as she, runs into a guy that she might be attracted to, she's just like, who's that guy? I don't know who that guy is. He just kind of came through the door around the same time as me. It looked like we were together, but I promise you we weren't together. Like, if that kind of thing happens, then she's probably using you. She's probably just using you as like her plan B, her like backup, her, someone to come in there with so it doesn't look like she came in there alone, kind of thing. Because that's something that women think about, is not looking like, a loner or something like that, because for some reason that's important for them in some strange way. But yeah, also if she just calls you up like the last minute, like, hey, I couldn't get anyone else to hang out with me tonight. You want to get together for coffee or something like that? Like that's definitely a sign that she's using you, because if she was genuinely interested in you, you wouldn't have been the last person she called. You wouldn't have been the plan B. You would have been the plan A. You would have been the first person she called, okay? So keep that in mind. I hope this video has helped you out, and I hope that you're not coming to the conclusion that the woman that you have in mind when you clicked on this video is using you. If you would like to learn how to meet, date, and attract the kinds of high-quality women who definitely won't use you, then please go ahead and check out our website, relationshipinnergame.com. Tell us a little bit about kind of where you're at in the whole dating relationship world with a quick 30-second, short, painless, non-invasive survey, and we'll send you some advice, tips, and strategies to help you meet, date, and attract the kinds of high-quality women that, again, will not use you. Again, that's over at relationshipinnergame.com. If you like what we're doing here, please go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, or go ahead and subscribe to this YouTube channel so that you can get alerts when we upload and post new videos. And, please go ahead and leave a comment down below in the comment section. Ladies, if you've watched this video and you want to fess up to using a guy in the past, go ahead and explain your evil, twisted tactics down below in the comments section. And guys, please try to be nice when you reply to those comments. Anyway, this has been Clay with relationshipinnergame.com. I'll talk to you in the next video. Take care.